Let's just go back to the tragic news flow on the aircraft crash. Madiha is now joining us. Of course, she tracks aviation pretty closely. Madiha, so many questions. Of course, we will, I guess, figure out the answers in due time. But really, a tragic incident. I have a basic layman question. I mean, these aircrafts will have two engines, right? They're all twin-engine aircraft. So this has got to be a complete loss of power, total loss of power right after takeoff. Start with that and, of course, give us some of the other information you have.
Well, certainly a mayday call could mean many reasons. One of that could be engine failure. So the investigation teams are on their way to Ahmedabad to ascertain whether there was an engine failure or there was some other reason for the crash. So we still have some time to know what was the actual reason that led to this tragic crash. But what we know so far is that Air India, this was a Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft operating flight AI-171 from Ahmedabad to Gatwick, London. The plane crashed immediately after takeoff from Ahmedabad. The flight had 242 passengers on board, including 2 pilots and 10 cabin crew. As per the ATC, aircraft had departed from Ahmedabad at 1:40 p.m. It gave a mayday call to ATC, but thereafter no response was given by the aircraft to the calls made by the ATC. The aircraft immediately after departure from runway 23 of the Ahmedabad airport fell on ground outside the airport perimeter. Heavy black smoke was seen coming from the accident site. So as you were mentioning and as I was explaining, a mayday call is used in scenarios including engine failures, severe weather encounters, structural malfunctions or medical emergencies on board the aircraft. So as per Flight Radar 24, the flight AI-171 was at 625 feet when it started descending at a speed of 475 feet per minute. So it was not too high in the sky. It was at just 600 feet, and which is when it started descending. The Prime Minister spoke to the Minister of Civil Aviation. The Civil Aviation Minister is rushing to Ahmedabad to oversee the rescue and relief operations on ground. Investigation teams have rushed to the spot, and Ahmedabad airport is currently not operational. All flight operations are temporarily suspended until further notice.
No, absolutely. This is crazy stuff which is coming through. Madiha, as you said, once the black box is recovered, then we will know, right, in terms of what actually went on in that cockpit.
Yes, the investigation will start now to ascertain what actually led to the crash, what was it, what transpired in the cockpit, that the flight immediately after taking off crashed, and we can only imagine what the passengers on board might have gone through before this tragedy.
No, absolutely. And some of this stuff information coming in, at this point in time. There is also, we've been told that our sister network, information coming through our sister network, that the former Chief Minister, Mr. Rupani, is badly injured. That is information coming in from his office. But, we saw that fireball the plane went down in a residential area and there was that big fireball. There were those visuals which are coming through. I mean, so if anything, this does sort of raise hopes that maybe, there are injuries, but maybe, there have been survivors, etc. as well. So I think that's something which we will monitor and get you information about as we kind of go along. But that is the update which is coming through. Madiha, thanks very much, and we'll keep coming back to you for more. When you have more information, do sort of join us. We'll take a quick commercial break here, I guess. We'll be back with more on, of course, this tragic incident and an eye on markets as well. Stay tuned.